So on the third day, the bells chime, and
Ding dong, ding
I'm assuming you all go to the courtyard after you've been released from jail.
I'd be like, yeah, cheers, bud.
ding dong, ding.
But unlike the other challenges, when you arrive at the courtyard, you're instead invited inside the village hall. Here you see the Lord waiting with a couple of guards. He greets you at the door. Glad you can make it. Yes. I thought we could have a less formal talk inside now there are few enough teams to fit inside. Please help yourselves to food and drink. He indicates to a large table in the corner covered with food and drinks. I'll be with you shortly. I'm just waiting for the other teams to arrive. As I'm greeting them, I thought you could enjoy our hospitality for a while.
To the drink!
So, the Lord will walk up on a small podium with a plinth. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's the one. Congratulations, teams. You've proven yourselves worthy warriors. You've beaten off the opposition and beaten the odds to be here. Even if you do not win tonight, be in no doubt that you are some of the greatest heroes that have set foot in Hammervale. However, one test still remains. These trials are called the blood trials not because of the bloodshed, which occurs during each competition, but instead, a few sniggers, but instead named after the Bloodstone, a large ruby lost to time, but not from record. The Bloodstone was a jewel which belonged to my father and was taken from him close to 100 years ago by a thief. They took the stone and hid it in the jungle to the north in a location known just to a few. Soldiers of my father followed the thieves back to the jungle, but unfortunately, while they found where they had taken it, they were unable to break through the many traps and challenges set by those who had hidden it. Many have tried to find it, but all have failed, as far as we know. So every year we hold this trial, in the hope of finding warriors strong enough and smart enough to pass through the temple and reclaim the stolen gem for us. If you do, we will pay you its monetary worth plus whatever you want.
So we don't get the gem.
This is the final challenge. I must warn you, this challenge is not like the others. There is no way to save you should you pass on in the temple, as our resident healer won't be travelling that far. He's too valuable to risk going into the temple. It is for this reason that I offer you a final chance to give up. However, should you succeed, you'll be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. So, it's now up to you. Are you willing to accept this challenge?
Damn straight!
He hands you a small map indicating the position of the temple. Be warned, you'll not be alone in the temple. Be careful. Should you return the gem, please come to me personally. I'll be in my room in the keep. Show the guards this and you'll hand you a piece of parchment. Basically the thing that the people that have been escorting you have been showing the guards is what they've given to you, and it's a piece of parchment with his family crest on it, which is, as you would probably guess, the silver birch tree. This parchment will let you through the gates. Once you reach the keep, ask a door guard to see me. He will come and get me and I will meet with you. Again, you have my thanks for accepting this challenge, and should you return the glory of Hammervale. Ghosts.
Cool.
What if we said no?
Well, you can say no.
I said second thoughts. I'm not 100% sure whether I want to go forward, because it's quite risky, according to that.
If we say
So
no,
this third
continue
trial,
on
is it
the
part of
quest
finding the
anyway,
ruby then?
about the ruby.
Okay. So we're actually going to find the ruby at the end of this trial?
Yes.
We're now leaving, aren't we? We're going off for the great adventure quest thing.
Yes, into the jungle. The mighty jungle.
Is it a map?
He hands you one. I haven't drawn one, but
Is it a jungle or a
We don't know where
forest?
we're going.
it's a jungle. It's literally north of you.
Okay.
There's like a path and then it leads to the jungle, and then it's like, go this way. And on the map there's a nice icon drawn on it, which says temple.
Okay, so you walk up to this temple.
Well, it's about 2 days journey through the jungle first. Doo-doo.
Okay. So these 2 days, are they fast days?
Things may happen.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Okay.
This is where your tent may come in handy. Dave.
Yeah.
We may go to the set up a camp.
Okay, so is there anything you want to do in town before you leave on this great quest? As you're walking around town, on your way out, you see other teams going around doing things, buying equipment.
Oh. We should buy some stuff.
I am going
Money to, well, much money to buy stuff. I'm proud I could buy extra traps.
There
Why
are-
do you need extra traps?
Well, think how much food I got, right, with 5 traps. If I had double the traps, I'd get double the food.
We don't need that much food. I've got 5 days rations. You've got like 1,000,000 days rations.
And it's 2 days.
And it's going to be 2 days.
I could feed the poor.
I don't think I have any rations actually.
You did. You
If I
got
got
an adventurous
18
pack or
days
something?
rations.
I didn't get the Adventurous back today.
Rob may need to borrow some.
May need to.
If you want to, you can buy some, and they'll be like a day's ration is basically a silver piece or something.
I think I'm ready for the
And that's
forest.
for a nice day's ration. If you want cheap rations, you can buy them for about a copper piece each.
I'll buy 2 days rations for silver
Yeah.
coin.
I'm
I'll
fine.
mark that down.
I believe I am
don't have
ready.
a pen, so.
Okay, we've got my donkey. I'm going to ride my donkey. And I'm going to ride alongside you guys.
I'm taking my donkey.
Okay, you might be a donkey as well.
So I'll just lag behind walking.
You can ride on top of Gerald if you want.
No.
I'm assuming you'll just ride at 30 foot.
Then you would
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
you
do
only
it.
8 gold pieces.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you start off and it's fairly easy going. There's farms around the town, villages, so you can just easy going. There's a nice path and then it leads to a fork in the road and you go left because that's the way the map tells you to go.
What was right?
It's just signposted.
Here we go.
Next town over.
Oakenshield.
Sure.
Because that's not
Oh.
off at all.
Oakenshield Pass.
Yeah, Oakenshield Pass. Yes.
Let's not go down that route.
I think there's 2, 3.
Did that just go off?
I don't know.
Well, you did start it like 5 minutes ago.
No, I think it's still going. I thought, no, it's okay. Don't listen to me. I thought you had the shutter going. Okay, now. Not out.
So as you go past, and then it starts getting a bit more jungly, as you would expect, heading towards the jungle. You can hear the noises of various animals.
Is that a monkey?
It is.
It's a very angry monkey.
More accurate than mine.
Okay.
And then after a few more hours, you get into the thick of it and it's dense going. Make survival checks.
I haven't.
I haven't got these.
19.
Did you pick up mine?
13 plus 2
Oh,
plus
so-
2.
Oh,
Oh,
I
have I
might
got
use
plus
that.
have I got plus anything?
No, well, that's monkey survival. You don't have that, so you don't have plus 2. Then it's
15.
wisdom, and you don't have that, so you just have 19.
Okay.
So I had 13 plus 2 plus 2.
I had 19.
You all get over 10, so you can go at normal speed. You're not slowed down by anything. You know what you're doing.
My donkey.
You cut away the vines, then you walk through. You'll probably be off the donkeys at this point, just leading them by head collars or something.
Okay. I want to rename mine. I'm gonna call it Daisy. Even though Sky.
And a not cow.
I don't care.
Daisy just wanted to be a horse.
I can't fight this shit.
Oh
Go on.
gosh. Sorry, yeah.
And then, so you carry on at normal speed. You're doing pretty well. You've covered quite a lot of ground.
Okay.
And then, once again, after about another half an hour to an hour, you reach a large river. It's clearly marked on the map. Unfortunately for you, instead of having the bridge that's also marked on the map, it appears the bridge has collapsed into it.
I know I should have bought a fucking rowing boat. Can we walk back and get a rowing boat?
You can do it.
No, wait, hang on.
If they,
No, we're
if
wasting
they
time.
sell
We're
one.
wasting time. How deep is this river?
Waste.
Perception tests.
Okay, okay.
7
18.
plus 2.
10.
Oh, Carl's got 18.
You would guess that it's probably about 6 foot deep, but it's also quite rapid. So even though it's 6
Donkeys
foot,
can't wade. Alright, so if I look up the river, what do I see?
it's just more of it. After about 300, 400 yards, it goes around a bend.
Okay.
You can't see any obvious way of crossing it. There's the odd rock dotted in the river or boulder or anything.
But not good enough for us to like hopscotch along.
No.
this
It's probably about
broken bridge?
10 foot. Yes.
How is it broken?
It looks like somebody's cut the ropes.
Ambush. Calling it right now, it could be an
They've
ambush.
cut it at the other end. Not
So they've gone across and cut it
And
so
then
no
the
one
team
else
could
can
have run
follow.
across and...
Yeah.
Right, who's the tallest?
No, me. I'm the
Being
smallest.
being
6 or
the
7.
elf, I'm not.
I am
Start the totem.
6 foot exactly.
Fuck. Alright, okay. So, I'm 6'7".
You're just like, who's the tallest?
Oh.
Oh, where is everyone? I
I-
can't see him.
Want to grapple hook, attach my grapple hook to my rope.
You knew it would come in handy.
Donkeys.
See, exactly. And sling it across and hopefully grab a tree or something.
Yep.
Doesn't say by
We
Make-
try and grab the bridge and try and
Make a dexterity throwing roll. So just dexterity.
Oh, 2 plus 2.
No, straight in the water.
I'll bring it back.
Yep.
I do it again. 12 plus 2.
You're probably looking for that, so yeah.
Okay, so I nail the tree in the face. Bang, well, around it.
You throw it and it just loops over a branch,
Okay,
thick, sturdy branch. of
so I
the
give it a nice tug,
I'm gonna end up going down this river, aren't I?
making sure it's, sturdy enough for me.
Yep.
It's about
You-
just above the water height.
You get any rope before we go across?
I've already got rope.
The X rope.
No, I'm fine, I got 50 feet.
It's only a 10-foot river.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Anyway, so I've given it a nice tug. Right, now I'll take my kit off, put it on my donkey, and give my donkey to Kyle so he can hold on to it for 5.
You could probably tie it to a nearby tree if you want to.
No, the tree might run away with it, I'll give it to Kyle.
There are trees that come alive in this, but I don't have any.
Okay, right, so
It's good to know.
I'm naked down to my orky bollocks, and I started
Wow.
to wade across.
This escalated
The river?
quickly.
Do I have to
Okay.
do any checks?
Make a strength test.
16 plus 2.
That's fine. You're about halfway across.
Okay. We continue to wade across.
Make another strength test.
9 plus 2.
Yep, you've got more than 10, so
Okay.
you're a bit slowed down in the second half. Seems like it gets a bit stronger, the currents, and
Okay, it gets a bit rutted, guys. It gets a bit rutted.
there's a bit of a dip, and basically it's a bit harder. But you make it to the other side.
Right, okay. So
By
I
any-
get up the other side.
Sorry, yeah, you were saying.
I then ask Kyle to untangle the rope I put around the tree.
Which I do.
Okay, and then I pull the rope across.
Okay.
Um,
Then you run off, leaving them to die.
no, I'm going to attempt to
Eat
try
by
and
yourself.
rebuild
Oh
this.
no.
I'm trying to rebuild this bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's broken down the end I'm on now.
Yeah, you can see in the water below you, the bridge that was once there has collapsed into it.
Now it's cut off. Everyone freeze.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, it was a nice small rope bridge, and then they've cut this end, so it's basically just gone.
Okay, so all I need to do is try and somehow attach my rope to it, pull it up to try and essentially repair the bridge.
Yes.
Okay, so what do I need to roll to try and do that?
So, are you going to get in the river, or are you doing it from the bank?
I'll try and hook it with my grappling hook from the bank, is safer. I assume.
Okay, so make it a dexterity check.
1 plus 2. Try again.
Your grappling hook gets stuck, and you can't pull it back up.
Uh-oh. Strength test.
You did roll a 1, didn't
I
you?
did roll a 1, yeah. Alright, so I now attempt to go in to untangle my
Grappling hook.
1.
I got
At which point, you lose your footing, make a really large splash, and you're slightly floating down the river.
Save me, guys!
I throw my
You just
50-foot rope to try and. So you can grab it.
Make a dexterity check, make a dexterity check to catch it.
10.
7 plus 2.
So, you throw it near him, but you
I
don't
can't
manage
get
to
it.
grab
There's
it.
50 foot, so it's in the river, so we could probably, I don't know, if I travelled.
I've missed it.
No, I mean, it's still in the river, and you might be able to grab again.
Yeah, but he's
'cause
gone past
it's-
it.
Okay, so do
It's
I do
50
another one?
foot, he's only just fallen on the other side.
Yeah, but it's rapid.
I don't know
Basically,
if I
you,
don't know.
you
just
throw
fall.
your rope in and it lands in the water and it gets taken by the current before he can
Can
grab
I
it.
do a check to try and swim back onto the
Yeah.
17 plus 2?
You grab the banking and
Pull myself up.
pull
okay.
yourself up.
So now I'm one man
army.
Yeah, I've picked up my rope. There's no hook or nothing, so I'm guessing it's.
Right,
you
okay.
just reel it in.
So I go back to where I was. Try again.
Make a perception test.
Oh, okay. 1.
13.
Oh, that was about to be a
What's
19.
that?
No.
On 9, yeah.
13 minus 2 is it?
I don't know
So
what
it's 11.
plus 2 it's there.
9 plus nothing.
I'm guessing
How do you
perception
know?
is
Okay,
wisdom.
Because we're doing a
Yeah.
perception check
Opposite.
and you need wisdom.
So what was everyone's totals?
1.
You have an excuse there. You just fell into the river, hold yourself up, and you're like, you don't care what's around you. You're like, I'm alive.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I
I
got
got-
I got 11.
I got on 9.
You see nothing.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I try again. Try
Okay.
so, come on, good roll. Yes!
While this is
Doesn't be
happening,
yeah.
can I talk to Kyle?
Yes.
Seeing as I'm not a very strong individual, could you
Stronger
take
than
me
that.
through the river on your shoulders?
I'm not going to cross until the bridge is fixed.
Okay, I'll just sit here then.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's the bridge. You've got to look after my donkey.
So I'll get out a book and I'll start to meditate.
It's like, smash! Help me, help me! What?
Oh, Dave, I'm trying to read.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
Have you got any spells that can help this situation?
Instead
I got fire. That's all I've got. It's not
That will not help the
Exactly.
situation.
That's what I'm.
he looks wet. Fire.
Exactly.
And then have it dried you off. Yeah. Right. Okay. So
So
I
I'm
pulled
just
my
gonna
grappling
sit
hook
back.
free.
Yep, you
I'm
put
gonna
it through.
attempt to try and get the bridge back up again.
Okay.
8 plus 2.
10.
Yeah, you've hooked it and you're pulling it back up.
Okay. So now I try and attach it to a tree.
I'm
There's a bit of
pretend
rope
I'm
or whatever I've
Yep.
got.
So now make an intelligence roll.
4.
It doesn't really matter. You successfully attach the tree.
Oh.
Attach the tree. Attach a bridge.
Okay.
So the bridge is up now.
This is what happens. You get an half walk to try and construct something. Okay. So the bridge is now up.
Yep.
Probably took
Secure.
long, though.
Can I see if it's
As
secure? enough?
in, it's up. It's active. A couple of the wooden planks have fallen away, but
It's just
it
so my
looks
donkey
fine.
don't fall down.
Can donkeys go across it if we do a single file?
I think
you
we
think
should.
so?
I think we should put Gerald across first. He's priority on my list. Okay, so Gerald, come along, Gerald. That's me calling to Gerald.
Gerald starts walking across it.
Okay.
Gets to a plank that's missing, and sort of looks up at you.
I'm gonna have to go save Gerald.
Okay,
Okay,
you're just sort of looking down this hole into this raging river, going.
I'm a donkey.
Why don't you
Go
hold
half
the
the go.
ropes more steady? Like, hold the bridge more steadily so he's like not so nervous.
Because it's tied to a tree, and I can't think of anything more steady than a tree.
I know, which is quite wrong.
Yeah, but that's
A
not
tree is stronger than.
I think I should go across and try and
No,
persuade
it's-
Gerald to come, or grab him and pull him up.
It basically seems like
Get
the
out of
gap
tree.
is too big for him to walk across, and Sheep can't really
You're
jump
going.
that well.
Okay.
I'm gonna come across next. I'm really light, ish.
You know that I wanted the donkeys to come over single file. I got 2 donkeys with me.
Yeah.
Who else are going to walk the other one across?
Gerald. No. Right. Okay,
I'm gonna go across. I'm gonna attempt to walk across the bridge.
Okay. It's swaying a bit. It doesn't.
I'm gonna attempt to walk past.
Make a
My-
dexterity
You
check.
come back and
It's
grab
clearly
donkeys.
like
Walk him
me.
across the both of them.
He rolled a 2.
So
That's a
it's
2.
going up and down quite a lot, and you're losing.
I'm going really slowly.
Gerald is still on this poor bridge.
Yeah, I know.
But he's got low centre of gravity, so he's fine.
Rob,
Stop. I'm like, oh.
I attempt to steady the bridge
Okay,
by holding
so
onto it.
you're looking like you're about to fall.
And I'll
over.
try and steady it from my
Make a
side.
strength roll.
Should I
10
do the same
plus
as
2.
well?
Yeah.
17.
Yes.
The strength
It's
roll,
steady,
what
you
did
don't
I,
fall
I got
over.
20.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Stumble
cool.
a bit, fall on one knee, but then you can get
Yeah,
back
okay.
up and
And then I'm
continue.
gonna try and get to Gerald.
You can get to Gerald.
Are there any other gaps in this bridge?
Well, he comes across the first one.
Yeah. There's like 2 gaps.
2 gaps. Right. I'm gonna pick up Gerald.
Okay.
Don't throw him.
And I'm gonna
Place him
attempt.
over it.
Well, the gap's a little too far, is it? Or am
Yeah,
I able to reach over the gap to place him on?
You can step over the gap. It's only
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to step over the gap with Gerald in my arms.
Okay. I won't make you roll for that because
Thank you.
they're steadying the bridge, so
Okay, so I'll attempt to go across the rest of the bridge with Gerald.
that's fine. You make it across.
Okay.
Gerald and Ivy Reed.
Okay, so I'll put down Gerald. I'll turn around and come back for the other mule.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm walking one across and you can walk the other one
Okay,
across.
okay.
So
I'm
because
gonna
they're
make a
holding it,
perception
I'm
check.
okay to cross now.
Yeah.
I'll hold in till he gets across.
You won't make dexterity checks because basically you're stopping it from swaying.
Okay, right, so
I'm gonna make a perception test.
I'm going to get my route back off
to
this bridge and cut the
look
bridge.
over the other side to see.
I'm
if
going to look around in general.
11.
Nope, you don't see anything.
14.
12 plus 2.
Nope, neither do we see anything.
Okay,
Okay.
What do we need?
20.
There's probably nothing to
Quite-
see, to be honest.
Quite a lot.
Right, okay, so
Because there's nothing there. I mean, what?
I'm going to attempt to harvest my rope back and cut the bridge back in its condition it was in.
Why do we make the bridge slightly worse when somebody else coming along and can't even do what we done?
Because we need to get back.
Yeah, we need to get back in just in case.
We can cut some trees down. I got an axe.
Yeah, but we're not
Why
going
didn't you think of this before?
Bridge.
It is also a hand axe. It would take a lot of
Hey.
effort to take down.
Probably take a whole day.
It's like the size of this. It's a axe.
Actually, can we set up a trap for this bridge?
You can
So if somebody went onto it, it'd fall in. Right, okay, so I'm going
Cruel, but okay.
to...
We could do it so it kind of nooses their foot and they all dangle him. So if we come back, we can see him like, and then we can kill him and then take the stuff.
Why can't we
Very
go across?
righteous and
That's
noble
from the
of you.
paladin.
Why can't we go
Very
across?
righteous and
Grab
noble of
some
you.
planks,
They're against us.
working our way back towards the thing, so there's a big gap and they can't physically, even if they pulled the bridge back up, they wouldn't be able to.
Or just cut it a bit so the planks are really loose when they stand in.
Because we want to get back across it.
Oh, you take it about that, okay.
Well, we want to get back eventually, wouldn't we? So we might have to come back this way, assuming. So,
On the map, it looks like there is another river crossing, but it looks about another 3 or 4 days up the river.
oh, fuck that. Okay.
It is a race, after all. Well, not really a race, but
Whoever gets it first. If somebody else gets it first.
Right, okay, so
If they have the storm, we're going to kill their ass.
I'm going to take 3 or 4 planks away from the middle of the bridge.
okay. So make a dexterity check. Okay.
10 plus 2.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll say if he fails, I'm going to aid him.
Well, I guess you're already like doing what you were doing before, holding the bridge.
Right, okay, so now I'll get my rope back, which one releases the bridge again because my rope is holding it,
And it drops into the water.
and I leave the planks on the side,
Okay.
just so they're there.
Are you
okay,
hiding them or just putting them on the side?
I'll hide them. Do I have to roll a stealth check or whatever it is?
Oh, yeah.
13 plus 2 plus 2.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
Put them in a bush, they're completely covered.
okay. Perception check. So 20
7.
plus 2.
You can see about 4 or 5 crocodiles on the side of the riverbank.
Well, our side?
Yeah.
How far away are they?
They don't seem like they're coming towards you or anything. They're sort of in the water, there's one half on, half off.
How didn't I get eaten by one?
You probably
They did
encouraged them.
notice you, but you got out before.
Okay.
So that
Right.
could have gone worse.
Okay, so I redress myself.
That's why I rolled. Basically, if I rolled a 1 on the bridge would collapse.
Yeah.
So
And you rolled
I
like
didn't
a
roll a
7,
1.
like-
I rolled a 2 at one point.
Yeah, you did. I seen it. I was like, oh.
Three.
Don't know what I saw.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's-
I point out the fact there's alligators and crocodiles or whatever they are down there.
Be like, ooh, I'm gonna start writing down notes and start looking at them and taking notes.
That's demons.
Well, you can do it for anything you want to do.
Alright, yeah,
I've
so
never seen these creatures before.
I'll dry myself off with my clothes, which I got stored here, and then I'm going to put my armour back on.
Yep.
And
then
I'll
I'm
watch
gonna
him lustfully.
Then I'm going to have my donkey back in my hand,
I'll
and we're
politely
ready to
turn
go.
away.
Okay, so everyone gets ready, everyone's prepared for the next leg of the journey.